Hey guys, welcome back. I want to do a quick bipolar check-in because I'm having a symptom. I'm having a psychotic symptom. I'm feeling better today, but one of my major red flags is when I think there's worms in my food and I stop eating because I'm like worms. And I sort of felt that rot from the inside. Now, I was feeling this way already, but I'm going to tell you something that happened to me this week. I opened a jar of vegetable broth and dumped it in my soup, and I noticed a smell. So I tasted it, and it was so rancid, you guys. Like, I can't even describe it. It was horrible. Okay, so whatever. I threw it away, wasted a bunch of vegetables. And, then the next day, I was gifted a can of clams. And I'm like, I was really craving some clams. I thought it sounded good. And I opened the can. Okay, so the can was, busted at the rim. And I've taken a food safety class before. And, if your cans are dented where the rims or the lids or the seals are at, it has a potential for getting like botulism in there. So whatever. I opened it anyway because I thought I would just see what would happen. Oh, dude, they were rancid, you guys. They smelled exactly like that vegetable broth, and I threw it away, and it was like a smell that I couldn't shake. One of my psychotic symptoms is smelling rot. And that's how it smelled, and I could not get rid of that smell, and I threw up 5 times from the smell. Just remembering the smell made me throw up like a few hours later. And I've thrown up a lot in the past week, not necessarily because I was sick. I think my body is just really toxic right now. So yesterday I ate really, really, really healthy, and I'm going to do it again today, and I'm going to do it again tomorrow. And you know what? I made myself homemade vegetable broth. Yesterday, I went to the store and I bought turnips, beets, parsnips, and all the other stuff that you put in broth. And I made it in a big stock pot, and I actually ended up drinking most of it. It was like making me feel better from all of... And another thing, too, is I had quit drinking for 6 weeks. And then I started drinking beer and wine. And then I started to notice that it was becoming a bit habit forming. It was like I was bored. So I would drink to sort of boost my mood a little bit. And I know that doesn't make me feel too good. So I'm not going to be drinking any alcohol again. I'm going to go for another 6 weeks of no alcohol. And no edibles, no infused pre-rolls. I'm just going to stick to the good old-fashioned grass. I'm planning on making some canna butter. If you guys have a suggestion of your favorite fat base to use for canna butter, just let me know. I want to start making my own edibles because edibles are kind of expensive after a while, and like you can get cheap ones, but they're covered in sugar and they don't taste good, and so I'm just kind of like over it, and I want to make my own. I know something's wrong with me because I was craving sauerkraut about 2 times a year, maybe even once a year. I'll be like, I have to have sauerkraut or I'm gonna die. And I went and I bought this one. This one is never heated. It's cold, and it's really good. So it's expensive. It was like $8, but it was worth it. You know, I could have spent $8 on beer, but I spent $8 on sauerkraut. See, I'm doing okay. And I've decided that I want to be skinny. It's like I complain about being fat all the time, and I do eat pretty well, but I haven't really been doing a whole lot of extra effort to lose weight. So, definitely going to start walking, and walking to church really made me realize, I was like, God, I could do this every day. Okay, so I guess that's it, you guys. I'll see you next time. Bye.